Ever felt like you just don't have enough time in the day to get everything done? You're saying yes to everything, whether that be meeting friends or doing things for family, and you end up stressing yourself out trying to fit it all into one weekend? If that sounds like you, it's a sign that you need to start organizing your life. Now, to organize our lives, we need to take a step back and start by understanding what that actually means, why your life isn't organized at the moment, and what success actually looks like if you get your life in order. If you keep these points in mind, it will make building a system around organizing your life far easier. By the end of this video, you'll have identified why your life is unorganized and how you can go about having a more organized life. Your life is most likely unorganized due to one of the following reasons. You have no clarity and focus on what tasks need to be complete, and there's no priority associated with them. You have absolutely no systems in place to deal with the tasks that are coming in day after day. You're saying yes far too much and simply cannot do it all. For me, I want to get the most important tasks of the week done. I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to work out. I want to have time to go out to the cinema for food, go out with friends, all while working my day job. Getting to a point where your life is organized comes down to a few key areas. To help this kind of stick in your head, I've come up with this method, and it's called the FAST method. Focus. It's important that we get in the zone and stay in the zone. You need to identify the tasks that are most important to you, record them and capture them once they come in. You need to create focus blocks in your calendar. When creating focus blocks and blocking out your calendar in general, there are a few ways you can make this easier on yourself and more effective. The Pomodoro technique is one I'd recommend you use. Within each block, you want to divide it up where you work for a set amount of time and then take a set amount of time break. So for example, you work for 25 minutes and you take a 5-minute break. Feel free to mold this to whatever suits you best. If you like working in 40-minute blocks and take a 10-minute break, whatever may work. It took me a week or so to get that right and to kind of get that break to work ratio correct. So give it a go and see how you feel. I'd also recommend that you factor in time for things that just randomly pop up out of nowhere. You have to run to the shop, you have to help your dad with whatever in the garden, whatever it may be. If you have a block of free time, it will allow you to change that to either continue doing work or have a buffer layer so the rest of your day isn't impacted. You need to mitigate distractions. You need to have tools in place that will help you with this. And also it comes down to your location. Is your desk set up clean? Is everything ready for you to kind of be in a mental state where you can focus? Or is there stuff all over the place and you still just can't focus? Your ability to say no. Just because you're off does not mean you're free. Oftentimes, if you work a 9 to 5 and then you're off the weekend or whatever it may be, your family or friends may take that as you being free. You need to start saying no to things that either don't matter to you or interfere with the stuff you want to get done for that particular time. Then you'll train people that when you say yes, they know you're going to do something to an extremely high standard, and they'll actually start respecting your time. Ultimately, at the end of it all, you will reduce your stress levels and you'll start to get more done. Systems. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. This is why it's so important to have either a digital or physical system to help you organize your life and help you achieve your goals. Now, there's two ways you can go about this. You can go a digital route or you can go the physical route. If you're going the digital route, I'd recommend downloading Notion. Notion has been around for a number of years now. I've personally tried and tested it throughout my computing degree, and I also have a section called Brain Book, which was kind of inspired by building a second brain that a lot of creators talk about, where I can document my goals in various aspects of my life, whether that be yearly goals, managerial goals, and so on. It also allows you to drill down into detail and refocus yourself if you start to go off track, and keep track of course notes, online notes, work notes, whatever it may be. Or if you're a creator like me, building out a database of video ideas and where they are in terms of production. I'll leave a template I created that you can use to build out and start organizing your life for free in the description. That said, when you are using either a notebook or a digital system, I'd recommend coming up with some sort of priority matrix to organize these thoughts and tasks that you have to do. Personally, I rank items in order of priority. Now, in work, we use a thing called P1 to P5, but essentially P1s are the most important things and need to be done straight away. P5s are super unimportant and potentially don't have to be done at all. That's how I would prioritize my tasks. And then finally, the T stands for time to act. Enough procrastination. You know what you have to do now, and if you're struggling to get off the ground, try using the 5-minute rule. The idea is that you commit to doing the thing for 5 minutes and then you can stop thereafter. What tends to happen is once we conquer that first 5 minutes and overcome the false sense of dread we've probably attached to the situation, we're more than happy to keep going with that momentum that we've built. And that's what you need to do. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend you check out my previous video on desk setup upgrades that can really take your setup to the next level. Or if you're interested in my everyday carry, check that one out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.